Tyrone. Welcome to GJE360 Word. How's your day going?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm blessed. I got my puppy here, chewing on stuff. Can I use the cuss words?
Yeah.
Chewing on shit. There you go. I got my little taste.
How old is the puppy though?
It's this is the new addition to Tyrone Nation. She 8 weeks.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah, 2 months. She 8 weeks. You know, little Munchie. What's your name, Munchie? Go play. Here. There we go.
All right. So let's start from the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Oh, born and raised.
Philadelphia.
Philly.
Yeah.
Oh, so how was that?
Northeast Philly. Then I moved to like North Philly.
Yeah. So how was that upbringing like from the first years, like from 0 to 7?
0 to 7.
Yeah.
Am I being a kid?
Yeah.
I mean, I was a really hyperactive kid, you know.
Yeah.
I had ADHD, you know what I mean. I had very short attention span.
Yeah.
So I was real hyper when I was young. I think that's where I probably get most of my energy from now, all bottled up and shit.
Because the reason why I asked, those kind of questions is, according to researchers,
Yeah.
We become who we are later on in life.
Yeah.
Throughout that first 7 years of our life. So it kind of makes sense. The energy you have now, it came from that early age.
Of course,
so,
yep.
Like any sibling, like big family.
I got 2 brothers. I got 2 brothers, sister, 2 older brothers. Besides that, I wouldn't say really a big family. Me and my family are pretty close.
Yeah.
I'm probably the only one who successfully kind of, I guess you could say like make it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think you just gotta have it here. You gotta, you know what I mean? If you gotta ask a person how to be motivated, then you don't have it.
Okay. So did anybody in your family like kind of like a comedian or a singer? Because I know you sing.
My mom sings.
Oh, so that's where the influence came from.
Yeah.
Oh.
My mom did a lot of singing. She actually, my mom would love to tell the story all the time. She always say how she gave up her dream for us.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
So anybody in the family like kind of like a comedian or something, no? Or the comedy just came naturally?
I mean, I think, believe it or not, before Instagram, before it was videos, it was photos. Remember?
Yeah.
And me and my friends, I was just telling her that me and my friends we would have this one. We had Nokia phones, the flip phones, the one with the cameras. And before they had videos and stuff like that, we would go and take the phones and just be screwing around. We'll just be standing next to people, act like we was fighting, just to get people reactions.
Okay.
And then next thing you know, 2 years later, here comes people doing this stuff. You know what I mean? Shooting with phones and pranks and all that extra stuff. So it was kind of already in there. You know what I mean? It was really meant to happen.
Okay, so how that Vine situation came about? Like
Vine?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how it came about, but I knew that's when I wanted to start my career.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I always had like problems with like working jobs, 9 to 5s. That's how I knew it wasn't for me. You feel me? So I had to fit somewhere that was like best for me, and I love to entertain. I always like making people laugh or just entertaining. So you know what I mean? When I seen, you can actually be funny, you can build an audience and potentially make revenue from it. I think that's what I want to do. And it wasn't even an issue about trying it. I knew that I was going to do it. I knew it was going to work. I just needed some product.
Okay.
And I had the product when I came up with the character Tyrone, which I also knew was going to work. I remember telling all my friends and family, I got this idea. I'm going to be famous on Instagram and Vine, and nobody believed me until I done it.
Okay, so was that because it's kind of most people who are like kind of develop a character, like is that sort of like something that came with you through a dream, or it was just like troubleshooting, like trying to find different type of persona?
I mean, it's funny, like I tell a lot of my friends, I am bipolar, and Tyrone is more kind of like an alter ego.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like the first Tyrone video I think we ever did is we were all just hanging around and we were just like trying to come up with something.
Okay.
I was doing videos being funny, so I was like, record this. I remember saying it out of nowhere. So I go up on the top of the step and he started recording. I say, I'm Tyrone, and motherfuckers like me never make it to college, but I can fuck your wife, long dick style. And they all started cracking the fuck up. Right, Munchie? That's funny, right? You damn right it's funny. So everybody started laughing, and I didn't even find it that funny. But they did.
So the reaction from people.
Reaction from people. So what we did was I went out to like metro stores, phone stores, and I would say it in there just to get people reactions.
Okay.
And once again, they thought it was funny.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? I thought I turned this off. I apologize. It was off. My watch is not off. And once again, they actually thought it was funny. So from there, we started going up to real people. And this was before I started slapping cigarettes. I was saying, "I'm here to fuck your wife."
Yeah.
And it kind of just really hit. And when I mean hit, I mean went super viral. So that was kind of like the start of actual Tyrone. This is a Bullet Club jacket. I wouldn't chew on that. Thank you.
So is that character came from you being into fitness? Because I'm into fitness myself, but I'm not as big as you are.
Right.
So is that kind of like encourage you to be in that character? Because I cannot do what you do. I'll get my ass whooped.
I mean,
I'm not that jackass you are. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I cannot do that.
The thing is just, man, you know, I want people to know that it's a joke. You know, after it's all said and done, I apologize. I tell them, you know, we was messing around or what have you, or whatever the case may be. But at the same time, it's more of an intimidation tactic.
Yeah, because, I mean, I can't do that. I'll be whooped.
You got to know who to do it. You know what I'm saying? You got to watch yourself. But at the same time, you got to think about it. You got a big black guy coming out of nowhere, smacking a cigarette out your hand, yelling and screaming and shit, saying he's going to save your life, right?
Yeah.
Who else is trying to help a person? Whether it's offensive or not, you get the message. You look like an idiot smoking. The fact that you got a stranger wanting to come in saying, like, smoking is bad. He's not doing nothing else. Tyrone is just not doing nothing else besides smacking his head. After I smacked the cigarette, I'm sitting there telling you, smoking is bad, you should do better. How could you be mad at that?
Like some people reaction to it, though. Some people reaction to it kind of make it seem like, you know, they're not too happy.
They're not too happy.
And you don't know, people are unpredictable, so...
Hey, but what could you do?
Yeah, I understand.
You know, some people, I get tons of messages from people like, "Oh, you're an asshole," or "You a bully," and then I get messages from people like, "Yo,
doing a good thing.
Thank you for helping me." Now, looking at the videos, I see how retarded I look, and you know, I'm gonna start smoking. So either way, man, I try to tell a lot of my friends and people who want to start having little careers on Instagram or whatever the case may be, there's an audience for everybody. Yeah. You get what I mean? The audience for everybody.
How did you get in love, like, with the actual fitness thing?
Man, I've been exercising since I was probably 11 years old. I love, it's more genetics for me. My dad and my brother, they are big and stocky. And I honestly, I'm a competitor. I did jiu-jitsu, MMA. I trained at, I went to Daniel Gracie gym for a while. Then I went somewhere else, and you know, I just love martial arts. So anything that has to do with competition, I like to compete. I like to stay in shape. I was a kid, believe it or not, that was bullied when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? I was a kid. Oh no. I was a kid that got bullied a lot. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that was more like, you know what I'm saying? You know, you can change your whole life around. Yeah. The internet allows you to become someone that, you know what I mean, that you're really not. There's a lot of people right now that you got kids looking at and they think that this person is really this.
Okay, so
I don't want to mention because I don't start drama, which I don't care. I slap the shit out your ass too if you come for me. But I ain't want to be dropping names. But there's a lot of motherfuckers who out there who, you know what I'm saying, if you go deep in their history, don't match up to who they are now. Yeah.
So how often do you train every week? Like
I work out probably 6 times a day. 6 times? I'm joking. Wow. I work out probably 6 days a week.
6 days?
And probably give myself one day to rest.
Wow. I usually train 3 to 4 times a week.
3 to 4. I train. How many times a day do you train? Is the question.
Oh, just one time.
One time.
After work, then
I train like about 2 times.
And how many times you have to eat?
But see, that's the thing.
I constantly have to eat though. Like even I'm at work, I have to take some protein shake and all of that.
Stop.
And eat 3 times a day, but take like 3 protein shakes.
Well, here's the thing with that. Whatever you're trying to do, I'm not trying to be a bodybuilder or some kind of fitness. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What I'm trying to do is just look good and stay in shape and be healthy. Yeah. So you can just keep I don't know if you heard about the keto workout, but that's a good workout that you can do. High fat, low carbs. Yeah. Do me a favor, take her. High fat, low carbs, and then you know what I mean. It's pretty much stuff like that. So I eat normal. I don't try to strain my body with no diets and all that extra stuff.
So your physique it sounds like it's more like genetic.
Yeah, it's more like genetics. I mean, not even for genetics. If you can get the energy to think about it, to exercise twice a day, it's going to be really hard for you to contain or keep fat on. Yes. You get what I'm saying? So either you doing in order to burn fat, you have to build muscle. Yeah. So whether you going down in the daytime lifting the weights, and then you doing the cardio in the second part of the day, or you doing the cardio first.
Okay.
And then you're doing the weights. It's as simple as that. And that's what I mean. I don't mean like twice, like you go exercise hard as shit one, and then the next day you do the same thing. No, I mean break it up. Weights, cardio.
Okay. So do people approach you to be like personal trainer and stuff like
All
that?
All the time. They think I'm some kind of fitness trainer. One time, you remember Trina, pull over, that ass is too fat, woo woo. I did a prank on her. She thought I was like a drill sergeant, thought I was going to try to get her to lose weight and shit. I was just trying to fuck your wife long and stuff. You know what I mean?
All right, let's talk about the actual, your music, for example. Like, how did you get an inspiration to write the music? So.
I've been singing since I was probably maybe like 11 years old. I had a group called Grand Arson. It was three of us. None of us look like we can sing. We all like rappers. That was a surprising thing about us. So I got into that. We actually had got signed to Hiram Hicks label.
Okay.
And which we got. Josh Hicks was our manager. Hiram Hicks was Josh Hicks' brother. Hiram Hicks was one of P. Diddy's manager, and he had the Artist Factory. This was like 2008, 2007, something back then. At that time, groups were really, no groups could make it. No groups. All groups was breaking up.
Okay.
And we were one of them. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't work out.
So it was just a moment.
It was just a moment.
Okay.
I thought it would be a moment because I thought that's what I was supposed to do, but it wasn't. Okay. And now here we are, 2019. People ask me, "What's up with your music singing?" I just think there's a time and place for that. And right now, it's not that time. I want to sing and do music, but it's an audience, and it's a time for it. But not right now.
So the actual who were your role models like growing up as far as the music itself?
Role models?
As far as singing,
I would probably say Tyrese.
You are now probably 80s baby. I was born in '80.
Yeah.
So, Genuine.
I like a lot of, I mean, not even Genuine, but I like a lot of like H-Town, Drew Hill,
okay,
Jodeci. I listen to stuff like that, Mary J. Blige, older school 90s music,
Okay.
Yeah.
So, when it comes to the actual music business, right, all of that, so how important you think having a team is?
I think it's really important.
Because I had to talk to your sister by, setting this interview up, so...
It's really important. Without a team, you can make a lot of mistakes. You have to have a team nowadays. It's not just, a lot of people say you don't need a manager, you don't need this, but you might need that to see different side of things or people from different angles.
Okay.
Or who can handle different things when you can't. Like right now, for me, I had maybe last year I was at 500,000. People almost forgot about me after the big Brody fight.
Yeah.
L, pussy, bitch, can't fight. And it took a lot for me to come back from that. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much what I'm just trying to say is if you don't have people that's in your corner that believe in you or know your value or worth, then it's not going to be easy for them to push or get you things that you need. You know what I mean? So I think a good team who actually sees the worth in what you are good at is definitely highly recommended to have. You know what I mean? Without that, you just got a bunch of yes mans and motherfuckers with their hands out and shit. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm past that now too.
Okay, so how important you think the legal side of the game is?
It's extremely important. I done seen people get
ripped off. Lawyers,
you would need all that.
No, okay.
Yeah, lawyers, you would need all. You would need everything, man. Just because it's Instagram, you can't just treat it like it's Instagram. You have to treat it like, Instagram now, social media. Let's say social media. You know what I'm saying? It's really big. Nobody, even actors, are not even getting roles anymore because all the Instagram and social media motherfuckers are taking this shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? So right now, like social media is like the actual wave. Yeah. There is no more commercials, BETs, or they showing shit on TV and all that shit like they used to. Everything is on your phone, 24/7.
Yeah.
So we are the resources that the companies go to. So it's really really important. You have to look at it as a job, and if you are in it 100%, then it's a career.
Okay. So, what are the network or communication avenue you usually use to showcase your talent, though? Because you have Instagram, of course, or YouTube, and
I got a YouTube, yeah,
and Twitter, maybe. I didn't see any Twitter.
I have a Twitter, but I normally don't use it.
Okay.
I'm not a big Twitter. Snapchat, not a really big.
So it's mostly
YouTube, Facebook. Yeah. YouTube, I got about 168,000 subscribers, and then Facebook, I got 1.1 million, as well as Instagram.
Okay, so are you thinking about like doing like stand up comedy in the future and all?
I mean, I'm thinking about it. You know what I mean? I would just hate to tell a joke and a motherfucker don't laugh and shit. It make me upset. Like, fuck you laughing at, man. You ain't laughing at my shit. And I don't want to get like that, so I'm just trying to prepare myself before I get on stage. A lot of people tell me all the time I should do stand up, how I should do stand up, and I just don't think I'm a comedian. People say, "Oh, you're a comedian." I'm not a comedian. Correction, I am an entertainer.
Okay,
I'm talented at majority everything I do, so I don't just put myself in one category. Just like, you know what I mean. A lot of people just think I'm just Tyrone and all I do is fuck wives. Well, yeah, fuck wives, and I also save lives. Okay, long dick stop, but I can also sing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not only do I act, I direct. Most of my skits I edit. You know what I'm saying? So. It's a big job, man, and to all the people who want to get involved with social media, you know what I mean, you have to treat it like a career, you know what I mean, like, you can't see that, but there's a photo on my wall that say, be stronger than your excuses, and whenever I'm here, I never get lazy, and I'm always stronger than my excuses, which makes me succeed in life one day at a time, and then when I leave outside, if I ever feel like I get stressed or you know what I'm saying, I'm getting depressed about something, I tattooed the same thing on my arm, be stronger than your excuses. So whenever I feel like, should I go do this or should I do that, and that little boy say, nah, you be lazy, that's how you don't win. I look at the tattoo and it's an excuse, and then I go ahead and do it.
Okay, so you being an entertainer, of course, you know the bottom line is you gotta make money.
Facts.
So how can people reach out to you in case they want contact you for your services?
I mean, I would say the best way to do is Instagram. My Instagram is nafil_HD. I have my email. Email is important. Okay. You always want email threads. People remember that. That's how you get fucked over, okay? You want to do email threads so your shit is on file. So yeah, definitely email TyronePhilly215@gmail.com on Instagram. Or any other of my social media outlets, my management team, they will respond, they will answer you. I'm not a hard person to get in contact with, and I'm very fair, you know?
And I think I also saw a link on your Instagram page that direct people to
Cameo.
Yeah, the Cameo thing.
Yeah, the Cameo app is a friend of mine, Martin, and I think Cameo is amazing. It gives the fans a chance to really interact with their favorite celebrities. For example, if you want me to wish your grandmother or brother a happy birthday, I will wish her a happy birthday, but I do it in my own way. I might say she got her body look like melted ice cream, or she got the body shape of a dirty sack of laundry. But I'm saying that for you. You get what I'm saying? And people like that. They like for me to talk about them, verbally abuse them, and that's what they actually pay for. So if you don't know about Cameo, it's a new big thing. And if you want me to wish somebody a happy birthday or just cheer them up, fuck all that. Book your goddamn Cameo now.
Let's be personal now. Let's talk relationship. If Tyrone got to get married today, what's the close to the ideal lady for Tyrone?
Man, she got big ass titties, man. Let me tell you that from the rip. You know what I'm saying? Big titties, that's all, man. That makes me happy. That shit.
Big titties.
Big titties, man.
You know, don't care about the
else,
butt injection and all of that.
Well, you know, I don't like all that. I ain't with the fake shit. I dated a couple women with fake breasts and asses and shit, and it ain't my cup of tea, man.
I mean, in the past, though, that's what we grew up on. You know, coming up in the '80s, you know, like women used to look like a P type, right? You know, big breasts and no ass at all. Now it's more of like a B type, right?
But see, you talking to Tyrone. Tyrone like big things, thick things, jiggles and shit. Now, if you asking I feel, you know what I mean, I like my women more petite, you know what I mean, smell good and shit, like to dress good, you know what I'm saying, and take care of themselves. Tyrone, man, he don't care, man. He just, as long as the titties jiggle all over the place, man, he with it.
So what is your opinion on using dating apps?
Huh?
Dating apps.
Dating apps?
Like Tinder and all those things like.
Not really my cup of tea. Yeah. Not for me.
So you
I
never
mean,
tried
I ain't
that?
never really do it even back then besides MySpace and Facebook. But
okay.
Dating apps, me personally, I don't think I can find like I don't think I would really want to be in a relationship with somebody I met online. Yeah. I watch a lot of crime watching shit. You know,
it's
you
pretty
killing
scary.
motherfuckers on there. You don't never know. You see what I'm saying? So that ain't my cup of tea.
It's pretty scary though.
Yeah.
So what is your opinion on the Me Too movement?
I'm sorry?
The Me Too movement.
my immediate movement.
No, the Me Too movement. You know, the movement of women now claiming, you know, men in power, kind of like taking advantage of them. And all the big guys are for, because you're a celebrity now. You're not just a regular guy now. So do you worry about stuff like that? Like, does that kind of make you be aware of not being too close to women these days?
It does. You know, I had a couple incidents ones I really can't talk on, but it does, man. You know, and for me, I have 86% male followers and like 14% women followers. I think females, they don't really agree with my kind of content because, you know, I go around saying, I mean, I go around saying, fuck your wife, laundry style. I think women would like that. but evidently, I guess it's offensive. But, you know, it's comedy. I think it's a serious thing. You know, we got to love our women and respect our women and stuff like that. They, you know, but I guess what I do is just offer like entertainment and comedy. But it is a serious topic. You know, women need to be respected. They all we got.
So let's talk about the DM, for example. Mm-hmm. How crazy is your DM?
Yeah, I mean, it ain't go down in the DM, man. You feel me? You find all kinds of shit in there, man. Poodles and shit, titties and shit. You know what I mean? Look, my DM like the fucking dark web, man. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? You got motherfuckers in there voluntarily saying fuck their wife. What? Voluntarily. Man, one time I opened up some shit, man, and motherfucker just had his wife and they had her on a leash and shit telling me I could take. It's weird, man, but it go down in the DM. You know what I'm saying? You're
doing a lot of collaboration with a lot of people. How do you select that? You know, because some of the people that you collaborated with, they didn't have a lot of followers at all. Yeah. So they got a few thousands, but not like in a million like you have. Like, how does that come? Like, how do you make that decision?
I mean, I pick and choose who I shoot with. Okay. A lot of people that I follow, that you see that's verified, I'm actually really cool with them. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I like to build relationships. There's a saying, if you hang around with 5 broke motherfuckers, you're gonna be the 6th. Yeah. And if you hang around with 5 successful motherfuckers, you're gonna be the 6th. So I like to hang around people who's driven, is positive, and want to do things for themselves. I pick and choose. I feel like if I do shoot with that person, then that means that I think that they have potential. Okay. Not to say that, you know, I'm not, you know, to each his own, but at the same time, they're mainly either friends or people that, as far as, you know, the collaborations with celebrities. Yeah, well, with the celebrities, they probably got more than thousands, though. But if they're not a celebrity, it's just people that I actually know. Okay. Trying to give them a shot, build their following up.
All right, so, like, let's talk about what happened recently to Nipsey Hussle. Like, do you, like I said earlier, you're not a regular guy anymore. Like, does that kind of, like, how did you feel about that? Because being his status and still hanging around in the hood and being, like, a real...
I mean, I met Nipsey one time in Houston for Trade Day. You know, his energy was really, really positive. And I don't know, man. They say the good die young, but I just think that, you know, I think you know, you get too comfortable at one point. You know, you might think that people love you and then you can go there. I like to walk around my neighborhood as well. I'm not as big as Nipsey Hussle, but at the same time, you want to feel comfortable. You want to feel like a regular person. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you never know. It's just like, I think Nipsey done what he was supposed to do for the short period of time that he was here. Yeah. He touched a lot of people, moved a lot of people. When is the last time have you ever seen actual gangs come together? Yeah. Black people come together. You know what I mean? Urban people come together as a community. Yeah. And they don't want to kill each other. That's big. That's huge. Nobody's doing that. You know what I'm saying? So he did what he's supposed to do, and hopefully he changed enough hearts to where as black people, not just black people, just the minorities can look at it and just say, you know, we doing something wrong. And we instead of celebrating this man's death in a certain way, we need to celebrate it as far as just, you know what I mean, let's try to live out what he was trying to preach. It's just like Martin Luther King. If they had a dream, we want to do this, you know what I mean, let's not fuck it up. If they're doing something and they're sacrificing for us, then let's not waste that sacrifice.
So does that kind of make you like trying to move differently now? Because not to let people approach you?
It does. It does, because you never know. You never know. You know what I mean? That guy walking around shaking people's hands and then you just get shot. Yeah. And nobody else even thought about it. And they his friends, you know what I'm saying? So they must have thought he was a friend. Yes. So people can smile in your face one day and then, you know what I mean, do something else. So it's just about, man, you never know where you're going to go. I just say do as much positivity and good, man. And the only person that can judge you is God. That's it, you know. It's a sad tragedy, man.
Your biggest fear in life right now?
It's falling off again.
Yeah, that's the biggest fear.
Biggest fear, man. I was the hottest thing on the internet.
Yeah.
I went super viral, and I was pretty big. Okay. I gained 100,000 followers in 30 minutes.
Okay.
That's rare.
Is that kind of like is it like an addiction sort of, like knowing now that you're feeding for something still, right?
It is. It sucks because when I came out, I was arrogant. I'm not gonna lie, and I think the Brody fight humbled me. You know, I was on my way up to 1 million. People knew me. My mom always said, if women want to fuck you and guys want to be you, that means you popping. And I had all that shit. Everybody knew who I was. People were calling me to do shit, and I got a little bit too arrogant. And I think God humbled me at one point, and I started losing followers, going down 500,000. You know what I mean? Negative, this, that, and the third. And I had to come back from that. And when I was coming back from that, I was noticing how I'm just a regular person. I'm treating I became the character Tyrone. And Tyrone is a very aggressive, dangerous motherfucker. And I became that. So it's just like I'm treating family and friends like, you know what I'm saying? So once I look back at it and stuff like that, man, it's just like, I don't even want to do that again. Yeah. And I want to work hard. I don't want to have to feel that, you know, I would just say, they gave me the Jordan face. When you get the Jordan face, that's big. That means you suck. And it's just like to have bitch, LL, loser, just, you know, consistently. And now I'm the greatest thing again. Yeah. You're a lifesaver. You're a hero. Not all heroes were a case, but those same people, including celebrities, a lot of you motherfuckers who I don't fuck with now, let me wind that up for you. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? They even forgot about me. But I didn't forget about myself. It took me to move from Philly to California, to meet different people, to think about it. I got famous damn near for the same shit again. I was hot in 2014. Kind of slowed down, start smacking people's cigarettes while saying the same shit, and then get famous again.
Like I think it's like double standard though. I don't know why, you know, because I read through some of the comments back in the day, you know, back then, it's like people were so negative.
Fact.
Like, why would they want to see two people like kill each other? That's what I didn't understand.
It's in our DNA. It's in our blood. It's in the TVs that we watch. It's in. Think about it. Even from, and a lot of people don't like to talk about this. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at it, the woman got to be lighter with curly hair. Yeah. They ain't pushing the dark-skinned females to the back. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't the women, you know what I'm saying, they feed our mom with bullshit without the music videos, killing and all that extra stuff, and we immune to it. Yeah. And we get used to it. And nobody wants to make, I bet you ask any of these rappers to rap, give me like, what, 8 bars without no murders, no bitches, no drugs. You ain't got no rappers. Because ain't nobody going to talk about positivity. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's just crazy, man. It's just, you know what I mean? We are our future. So if I know I can change the world by my comedy and slip a message in there that smoking is bad or this is bad or we can help and give back, then I think I know what my calling is now. Is to make people laugh and take them out of hard times and to give back and to do something positive.
Yeah, people don't appreciate their health until it starts to deteriorate. Yeah.
You know, even God said, you know, do not kill yourself by your own hands. Yeah. Cigarettes is in your hand and you smoking, so you're killing yourself. But if they don't have anybody to help them, they got Tyrone.
Okay, so based on you're very popular, you know, like you're an entertainer big right now. So how are you handling the jealousy right now? But people are jealous. People are hating. I see they comment. People hate. You know, crazy shit all the time.
It's about it. Come with the game, man. You gotta have an actual like thick skin. And I've been doing this, like I said, for 2014. I done had hateful comments. People talk about my kids, myself, my look. You know what I'm saying? And I just realized that they fans. Haters are just fans in disguise. Yeah. They don't know how to express themselves, so they gotta say some nut shit. Okay. You gotta think about it. You feel me? The same people who talk shit, they follow me. Or the minute I say like, cool, Oh my God, you responded.
Yeah.
So they just people don't know, think about it.
They just wanted a reaction.
They just want a reaction. They really fans and they really do like you,
Yeah.
but they're so excited with liking you.
Yeah.
They don't know how to tell you in a cool way. I'm a fan. How can I be like you? So they say like weird shit to try to impress you or to try to feel masculine. Whatever the case may be, but if you don't have haters, then you're not doing something right.
Okay, so are you a revengeful person?
Huh?
Are you a revengeful person?
Revenge?
Yeah.
I used to be.
Revengeful,
but but now I'm just like let me help you. Help yourself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like if people talk about how I look, or the guy asked me on my stream the other day, you should get a nose job. A nose job. I guess because my nose is too wide. But that would change who I am. People tell me all the time, my legs is too skinny.
We're African. You should respect that.
Do I look like Michael Jackson to you? I'm not changing my nose or my skin. You do that. That's for people who don't accept themselves or care about themselves. Yeah. If you want to change anything about your appearance because what another person says, then you don't love yourself. And you can't love another person if you don't love yourself. Yes. Which means that's going to make you a lost cause in life because you're not even secure with yourself first and foremost. So to answer your question, no, I'm not going to change my nose. All right, my man, I think I'm going to
How are you handling greedy people around you these days? Because, you're popping now. People are going to come for handout. Like, how do you handle that energy?
It's funny. I disguise myself a lot when I go out because of the attention. Yeah. Some days, when you famous, it's like, I'm going to turn it on now. I'm going to use my fame. I'm going to turn it on, get some free shit or whatever case may be. Or just, I feel like being famous. But 97% of the time, no. I want to go out and have fun. Or I almost forget. One time somebody sitting there calling, Tyrone. My name not Phil. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just, and when it clicked, I'm just like, oh, he calling me and shit. You feel me? Yeah. So, but it's like an off and on thing. I do enjoy it. I understand that I make people feel good. And they might want to get pictures, they get excited, but we still human beings. I'm a real person. I don't let fame get to me anymore. It never really affected me at all, ever. Like, I would thought, like, when I'm at 50, I thought I'd feel some type of way. Yeah. But I was born for this just like them.
Okay, so how do you handle anger? Like, by looking at your character, that Tyrone character, and your personal identity as Nafil, like, do you get angry easily?
Yeah, man, I just got.
I'm
gonna get angry after this interview is over because I know 100% my dog shitted in my kitchen. So that's gonna make me angry if you want to keep that rolling. I'll show you how angry I'm gonna get. But besides that, I handle anger, man, mainly just with meditation. Okay. Before, you meet different people in your life and people show you different things. I never meditated before. I never listened to like inspirational videos. Yeah. People should try that. Every morning I listen to C.T. Fletcher, Denzel speeches and stuff about just how, don't let yourself down and you can push yourself. And then meditation to clear your mind. All this stuff can really like help you. So it's helping me without being angry. I want to do something physical. You got to think about all the people that's dead or in prison right now. Yeah. We all have intellect and we have two choices, good or bad. When that voice come up, kill that man. Still that. Yeah. You have the actual ability to go this way and do it or don't. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think the meditation puts you in a relaxation where you have time to really like think. 5 seconds of the wrong decision can ruin your life for good. Yeah. You know what I mean? Somebody step on your Jordans. Somebody say something to your baby mom. You're going to go down there, kill him. It's a wreck. But that's what they want us to do. You know what I'm saying? But if you sit and think about it, it's not worth it. There's other ways to do it. Yeah. And I've been dealing with stuff like that. Meditation.
Do you believe in love?
Yeah, I do.
What is true love for you?
Man, finding somebody equal. Even if it's not equal, y'all can both actually come and, man, fuck all that shit. Man, don't be asking me no love shit, okay? Don't ask me that shit. I don't know what the fuck you talking about, man. Yeah. Don't get me all emotional and shit.
So how important you think sex is in a relationship?
I mean, I think sex is important, man. I mean, I like to fuck. Can I say that? I like to fuck. All right, so ladies, man, shit. All right, fellas, man. If you like me and you my fans, you tell your wife to come to my house so I can show her a good time. I think it a pleasure time. okay? That's how much I like to fuck. No, I'm sorry. I think it's really important, man. She probably shitted in my living room. She probably gonna shit right there. But I think it's definitely important. Okay, I think it's definitely important, man, because it's a part of life.
Okay.
It's a part of the actual life.
That's the reason why you and I were here.
Huh? Yeah, it's a reason why we're here. So, you know what I mean? It's a part of actual life, man, and you need that companion, man.
So what are you hopeful for? You know,
I'm hopeful, man, that this year...
Get bigger, maybe.
Huh?
You know, get bigger with
Get
your
bigger.
followers and stuff.
Yeah, you know, Instagram is cool, but I see myself on billboards, doing movies.
TVs, maybe.
TVs, man. People tell me all the time that I should be in movies or how much they like my content, and I just want to make people laugh.
Okay.
If I can change, my chick. Come here. If I can actually change the world by my laughter and make people actually move, make people actually enjoy. I'm sorry about that. You getting your ass whooped. Can you cut that? You getting your ass whooped when we done. Just believe that. You can believe that. And just change by my comedy, and that's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So I want to take it to Instagram is fine. Bigger platforms means you can touch bigger people and more people, and that's my whole idea. With the cartoon I got coming out.
I watch some of the cartoons.
Yeah, but in the cartoon is anti-bullying, anti-smoking, and all that is in there. It's just not about slacking cigarettes and fucking wives. Yeah. I'm doing the cartoon to actually put messages in there. You know, I was bullied as a kid. And people struggle with drugs and addiction. And if we can have all that in a cartoon and people already love the actual character, then they'll watch it. Okay. And if they watch it, there's the message in the cartoon. Yeah, that's nice. And, you know, instead of these music videos and whatever the case like we talked about, causing people to, you know, your mind is weak. Yes. It is. So if we consistently hearing, you know, off of alcohol or drugs, and you hear, bump that trick, kill that hoe. In your mind, that's mainly the right night, you off of liquor, you hearing kill motherfuckers and all the shit, what's the first thing you gonna want to do? 5 seconds do you like on? Same thing with slow music. You listen to slow music. You can be drinking and smoking. It gets in your mind. Now you want to do some sexual shit. You fuck around, go cheat. So it's all about, man, just being disciplined and just being in control of your actual self, man. You want to do more positive than negative. Not saying, listen, man, to all the gangsters and shit that y'all I'm fucking it up. Well, guess what? Fuck all that and I'll fuck your wife. It's time to make the world a better goddamn place, okay? Y'all fucking shit up, even for me. And if you ain't had a fucking superhero, you got one now. Fuck all that, bitch ass.
Tyrone style.
It's Tyrone style, man. You keep fucking around and shit.
All right,
I'm back.
What is your
I had the biggest fucking comeback in 2018. Fuck all that Soulja Boy shit. You hear me?
Soldier.
Soldier? God, fuck, I pull my dick out and this whole goddamn room will be done. Bitch ass. You feel me?
So, what is your greatest desire right now?
To fuck somebody's wife. No, I'm joking. No, my greatest desire, man.
Keep winning.
It's just to keep winning, man. Just to you know, go from, I went from having 100 followers to 100,000, to 100,000 to 500,000, to 500,000 to 1.1 million where I'm at now. Actually, technically, let's say 2.2 million because Facebook. But I want to go more than that. I want a bigger audience. A lot of people, I might have 1 million people who follow me, but you can best believe way more than 1 million people know who I am.
Yeah, it's true.
In the world.
Word of mouth, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In the world. I sat in the Uber and asked the Uber driver, did he know Fat Boy? No. You know 6ix9ine? No. You know that guy that be smacking cigarettes? I know this guy. It's all about, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just blessed that I can actually go into homes, countries, towns, and all, cities and all that stuff. So it's definitely to get bigger because if God is giving me an opportunity to spread a message and to help people through comedy, whether it's not as proven as most motherfuckers want, and that's what I'm damn sure want.
I think with your physique, you could do comedy and action movies too, like
that's
Terry
movie.
Crews and the way he does it.
I think I'm the next. I think I'm the new Terry Crews. I think I'm the new Debo. I think I'm the new Mr. T.
Yeah.
I'm all that shit in one.
Like the way by hearing you talking, I think you're a very optimistic person.
Thank you, man. I try to be, man. I just love entertaining, and it stuck with me. You know, it could have been this is something I could have just been like, all right, okay, the wave is over.
Yeah.
Let me go back to work in a regular job.
Nah, no.
But every time I try to leave, I promise you, I look at a message, and someone is telling me how I help them. Someone is telling me how much I make them laugh.
Yeah.
And I don't want to give that up because that person could have been going through something. Somebody told me their mom died. Their mom died from cancer, and they watch my videos and it make them. So, bro, it means more than that. So I can't stop.
I mean, you can't quit at this point, though. It probably might feel like you cheat yourself.
Yeah.
Because so many people want to be you right now. Millions of people want to be Tyrone. Why would you quit? You know,
that's all well and good, man. We got to be ourselves before we can try to be anything else.
So, how important do you think loyalty is for you?
It's 100%.
Okay.
You know, without loyalty, you have none. Okay. And like I said, for all the people who don't know, when you start careers or what have you, whatever the case may be, is you want a loyal team because people sit there, they can steal money from you right under your nose. They can set you up. You know, envy is a real thing. They might be cool at first, but once they see the money and the fame, they start to desire it and want it. Okay. And then they'll run all over you. So if you don't really have that, you don't have nothing. I started in 2014. I had a whole team. I only probably rocked with 2 people since from then. And it was more than like 10. And I only talked to 2 people because that's how loyalty works.
Okay. So do you believe in God?
Yeah, I believe in God 100%.
Okay. How big of a deal faith is for you?
I had working a regular job. One day I asked God, I remember going in the middle room and praying. I said, please, give me this. I want this. I can handle this. I can do this. Job's not working for me. The next day I was famous.
That's powerful.
I said it with sincerity.
Yeah.
The sincerer you are, God cannot reject you.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But if you're doing it and you really don't, you're not sincere or you don't really believe, life is just play for you. You know, we just here. I can just see with my eyes because it's just a normal thing. No, you ever wonder, you can see. How can I talk and you can hear me? Okay. So if a person don't believe in God, man, with just those little bit of details, the mountains, the trees, the water, the atmosphere, then they don't really have nothing. And I'm a believer, man. And I asked for sincerity, and He gave it to me.
Okay. So what's next for you?
Next for me is this cartoon. The cartoon. That's my next big thing.
TV thing.
Cartoon and TV. The first big thing was to get back on track, to get 1 million followers. You know what I mean? Turn the haters to love me again, which I've done that. The next thing is to come out with the cartoon. After that, it's to keep going. They want whatever they want to see. They want me to wrestle. They want me to. I'll pick one of those. It's for the fans now. Okay. I've done enough for myself, and I think now at this point, it's whatever the fans want to see. I'm going to do that because it's for them. They're the reason that I'm able to do whatever I want. They're the reason that I'm able to live how I'm living. If you can't give back to them, man, you're just a piece of shit. Yeah. So yeah, it's for the fans. Thank you all the Tyrone Nation fans. Thank you for the guys who started with me from day one. People who gave up on me, the people who gave up on me and came back. I really appreciate all you motherfuckers.